Neat. What's that? Royal Pinball Machine is unplugged. A sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for Union members. Doors open at 1600. Shall I talk to you, Miss? Miss Wheelchair?
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife. Who's sweetie?
Why? You are, officer.
Maybe I am.
Have you found anyone to be sweet to?
No, I'm done with mating rituals this time around. I don't know. Maybe I have. I had once, wink, wink, but then I lost her.
I'm sorry if I was being overly familiar. I know we've only just met. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling. Miss Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot! I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing, or anything. Yes, officer, you look rather dazed, like a stunned fox, but surely things can't be that bad. I hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad. You know where we are, right? Was it on my keys? I guess it was. And the Whirling Rags, it's located in Revachol. Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol. Revachol is the disgraced capital of the world, something like that. Great. See, we're getting somewhere. What else do you know about our city of splendor, tattered as she may be? I don't know. Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. Okay, I'll see you later, Petch. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes? That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded. But where is that pen? Her relief is palpable. She was getting worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders. You know what year it is. Have a prize. I can tell this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Some kind of democracy, maybe? I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception. Why are things moving underneath the text box? You there, under the text box, why are you moving? That's okay, though. Distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners and women. Cop. We are living under the cop regime. We are now. Actually, we are not. You could say that about almost any other nation, but not Revachol. Try one more time, officer. What mode of government? Some kind of democracy? Nope, sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control. Under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition, we have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven. If there's no government, how come there's cops? Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. I should be interested to hear more. We should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone. What is the revolution you mentioned? A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago. But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me. Of course, sweetie. I don't know how to explain it better. How did I do? You were doing quite well until the end. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd. But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what this world needs, and while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much. Who could tell me more? Maybe you should ask? No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective. New task, get a reality lowdown. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez. That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central. You seem to be in a chair. Yes, dear, I'm a paraplegic. Encyclopedia. A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height or a grenade explosion. I don't think I should assume that it was a grenade. Used to people asking questions. How do you like to roll with me? I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Yes. You already have a partner, sweetie. A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree. Cam, of course! I forgot I had you! There are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural. I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez. Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be much of use to you anyway. Why? 3 heads are better than 2. Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place. I'd slow you down. Okay. Good luck with your case. What was that? No, Safed. Oh, and where is my pen? What can I do with it? There it is. Kind green ape pen. A pen with a green ape head on one end. The ape has closed its eyes, a kind expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
What's gold and orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor?
Are you kidding me?
Is this my chance? My chance to get a name? What's gold and orange and smells like
It's
liquor?
you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor, and you're orange.
Am I orange? I had no idea. Also, I guess that's weird. My My portrait is considerably less detailed than I thought it would be. And that may be because I didn't wipe off the mirror. See, everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Someone reported the hanging of the RCM. Who it was may shed new light on events. You have an idea where to start, but the caller could have been anyone. Sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? Of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
3 isn't many.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective? It's your turn.
What?
Yes, he means do you have questions for me, like a police officer would.
Where exactly is the body? Behind this building there's a courtyard. He points to the kitchen behind him. They hoisted him up on a tree there. How do we get there then? It's easy. You see that door there? Points to the west. First you exit through that. Then to your right you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through. Where exactly? Oh, whoops. I already asked that. Who killed him? I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. He doesn't know. He just said they hoisted them up on a tree. Nothing gets by old He-Ten. Oh. He's a bit surprised you got that. People are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching. Who exactly is saying that? The locals. Customers, the people who eat here. A lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it. Did the debardeurs themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor? I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. Why would the dock workers lynch this man? I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do. Valid. You mean the strike? Yes, the strike. He makes little quotation marks with his fingers. His quotation marks have given me experience. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbor company, I hear. A mercenary. The Unionistas probably thought they'd send him a message. Did you kill him? Are you crazy? Of course I didn't kill him. Why did Sylvie go away? She went away because none of your business. This is the second time you've avoided the subject. What is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it. Okay, that's all. Wow, it's a lot of experience. Can I spend it in some way? Yes. Not so fast. You owe me 130 real. What's real? Slip away unnoticed. That would be very savoir-faire-ish. Can I can I take off anything that I'm currently wearing that is reducing my savoir-faire? Slip out of these pants? I know it's real. What's real? Oh, excuse me. He pronounces the R with mock aristocratic accent. 130 real. Trivial. Success. The IRR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in now, safe to assume he means you owe him some money. Wow, you're a genius. That's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real. Points to the red ledger on the counter. What exactly is money? What, are you a philosopher? Actually, I might be. Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things, like this hostel room, or, he peeks into the ledger, or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. Did I already say I like the writing in this game? Reali. Where do I get it from? You serious? From your work. I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry, I don't think cops take bribes. Some do take recompense, but only to survive. I ain't showing him the coins. They're mine, and I don't have a lot of them. There's a shuffle of nylon as he looks for something in the pockets of his orange powder. That's cop for. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either. What happens now? Turns to the lieutenant. I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then... Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. Isn't there somewhere else I can stay around here? You mean somewhere else to run up a huge debt? I don't think so. The union squeezed most places out of business to fund the strike. You're better off home. I don't have a home. Officer, a pattern of creases appears on his forehead. You really need to take this up with the station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now. The man wants to say something, then thinks better of it. Good luck. By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. As I said, I don't think I have one. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. South, maybe? You don't really know, do you? I have only a vague blackened image. A vague blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. Could I trace the way back somewhere? Somehow. To the exact street. The exact number on a building. I live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop. Thought gained. Lonesome long way home. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear. Okay, so all of these, there's a bunch of things that have showed up here but are not clickable, but this one is. Hi, I'm a cop. I want to assure you I have a name. I have a badge, I have money, and I have a house. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through courtyards, scaring little children. Go onto the great raised motor track to the 881 until you reach the Les Dames Eminentes in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to perdition. There's a side alley there, and your footprints in the mud. So apparently doing this will take time, so I'm not going to do it now, because they're waiting for me to do something. Also, I have a skeleton. It's good. Alright. So before we do anything with the body, maybe I will go out to the car and use the radio for several things. Red checks can only be failed when can be retried by ink. Okay, I see now. Okay, so if you try a white check, it's not just you get infinite tries. It's you can retry it after you raise your skill, or after, I suppose, something else can happen. I think it's a talking to somebody might change it. Heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. Street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Where is his car? Pigs Go Home. The street name is illegible. You told me you had a car. Didn't he? There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. An old call box with a matrix of all the... Okay. 24-hour window. Empty. Nothing happens when you ring it. The button looks new. Not connected yet. Okay. Rue de Saint Ghislaine. 8B. You make a good point. I did say I had a badge. You call that a car? This guy. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The what? Okay. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, the fuel preheater gauge. Scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils rushes over you. Pull out the pull-out toolbox. The tools inside are neatly organized. Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are. He's clearly a little protective of his tools. What can you do? I may need 3 or 4 screwdrivers in case there's a lot of doors we need to hold open. Chain cutters. Take the chain cutters. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts. Can I take lots of these? Sure can. Doors and lids. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. Pick up the radio. Frequency tableau lights up and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you? Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on. Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it thousands of times. Come in, dispatch. Firewalker, is that my name? How may I assist you? You could swear she was friendlier with the lieutenant. Under the green Prime Line, a yellow Saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is. We'll do this first. Corpus Kim. As always, it's DJ Mesh and Flacio, and you're listening to the Speed Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar. A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the whirring radio. Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabinet and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says, "Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe it picked a random frequency. You wanted the prime line, right?" Speed Freaks FM, huh? Oh, is that what it was called? He's trying hard to act surprised. Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on Speed Freaks FM. Souped up motor carriage for one bad, bad mama's boy. For the heavy foot and freaky and... God damn it. The lieutenant moves quick as a viper as he switches off the radio and sets it on prime line. Then he turns to you. Look, it helps me stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not some kind of speed freak or... He shakes his head, furiously staring at his feet. Are they talking about speed, the drug, or are they actually talking about, like, he likes to speed his car? You would be too if you had this motor carriage. Seriously, let's quit joking around, all right? We have a case to investigate. Could you connect me to the 41st? Something I need to report. Hear an old man greet you. His rattly voice is oddly familiar. 10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over. A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas, the radio switchboard. Hi, this is me here. I work at your station. 10-4, what's your status? Over. It's not good. 10-18, 10-20? Over. Can you repeat that? 10-18, 10-20? Over. Please just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me. State your message, sir. Over. I need to report my badge missing. But you said... Never mind. 10-9, repeat message. Over. My badge. I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22, the captain. Over. Is it him? A dry voice asked in the background. What does he want? Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He lost his badge? Hey, who is this? This is communications officer Jules Pitot. No, the other one. You mean your partner? Over. What is he saying? He's asking who you are. I'm his goddamn partner. It's your partner, satellite officer Vic Murray? Vic Murray. Over. Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge? The man in the background sounds like he's losing his patience. Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? I have a name now. It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity. Oh no! I was wrong. I don't have a name. Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Authority. Defend yourself immediately. They're laughing at you. Ha, officer has lost his badge. Like I'm the first cop ever. He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him, and laughs sarcastically. Oh goddamn it! Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this. Satellite officer Vic Murray is wondering if you might be joking, and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over. Mullen dicked us. Tell them to stop. This is serious. He's asking you to stop. He says this is serious. Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge. Concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over. Can we just move on? I just want to get it reported and be done with it. New task. Track down your badge. 10-4. I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note that you're in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over. Fuck me. Mac, come here. You gotta hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge. What's going on? Super Cop here lost his badge. He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge. Can you all just stop saying lost his badge? He asked her to please stop saying he lost his badge. Why? Did he find it? Sergeant Torson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over. Oh, no. Alright, so this is the first time that it's actually popped up and said that I failed a roll. He's not replying. Looks like he is still looking for it. Enough with this. I have other things to discuss. 10-9, come again. Didn't get that. Over. New heights, even for Captain Sober. Ask him if he lost his gun, too. Sergeant Torson wants to know if you lost your gun, too. Over. Is Half-Light the fear? Yes. Whoops. Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck, you don't know where it is, do you? I don't have my gun? No, it's gone. It's not fucking on you. Oh boy. 42%. Come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over. Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain. No, of course I didn't lose my gun. Fuck, I didn't lose my gun. He says he didn't lose his gun, or his fun, whatever that means. Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun, just his gun will do. Haha. Satellite Officer McLean, request a description of your weapon. Over. Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun. Massive. Got flared cooling vents along the front and a hydrogen flask sticking out too. Ken, what are you packing? It's a single shot Kegel A9, an armistice to be precise. It's a single shot armistice Kegel A9. Over. It says it's a Kegel 9mm armistice. Armistice? What is he, a fucking... Obviously he doesn't have his Villian. We've heard that name before, right? Maybe. He lost his gun. Oh, he can't... This really isn't a laughing matter. Mac can face the giant of Coconur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants. I can't ask him if he still has his wiener. I'm not going to. Ask him. Sergeant Torson here is wondering if you are in possession of your genitalia. Over. Firewalker? Is that my name now? I've decided my name is Firewalker. That would seal the deal on my name being Firewalker if I turn off the radio. What else was I going to use the radio for? I have to call... What's her name? Yeah, let's do it. I hung up on the council enough times in Mass Effect 1. I know what I'm doing. The silence is almost deafening after you flick off the switch, severing the connection. That did not go well. I guess the important thing is that you followed protocol and reported your lost items. Did we need anything else here? Yes. We didn't establish that my name was Firewalker for real, did we? Maybe we did. Is it in my character sheet? Oh, was it? Oh, you're right! You're right, I did say Firewalker. This is a complex game, and I haven't even done anything yet. Like, I assume there's some kind of combat. Maybe not combat. Maybe not like combat. No, I have hit points. Huh. Didn't God give you Sylvie's number? Number is 005 005 1944 298. Give it a minute. She might be busy. Takes a bit to get to the phone. I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello. This is me. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags. Oh, right. She recognizes your voice almost immediately. Hello, officer. What can I do for you? Have you seen my badge? Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law. Wait, how did you first learn I'm a police officer? You told me back in the Whirling. You told everyone. And showed us your badge. I don't need to hear about it anymore. My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere? Oh, no, I haven't. Sorry. Real policemen have uniforms, too, by the way. Where's yours? Kim doesn't have a uniform, and he seems real to me. He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is. Cop knowledge. There are officers who wear the signature Perseus Black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them. Have you seen my gun? Everyone saw your cool gun, detective. I showed you my gun? When did it happen? You were trying to impress some people with it? Everyone was eating and what? What did I do? You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you. Then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic. Why would I threaten to kill myself? Look at this world. I'd love to stay. There's silence on the other end of the line. I don't know what to say. Me neither. Okay, but what happened to my gun? No idea. All I know is next you were waving money around, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask. Have you seen my policeman uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things. I don't know what those are. Was it you who called the police? No, not me. Do you know who made that call? No, sorry, I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone or the one on the coast. It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while. Why didn't you call? I thought the union already knew about the corpse. What does the union have anything to do with this? It's such a bad idea. I didn't do it. I think everyone who said that I sold my gun is probably making it up. No one calls the police. The union would get angry. You know. What the union says goes. People listen to them and take care of their own, which is like everyone here. Or people listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here. Was it weeks? I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. Push her further. Show her the error of her ways. What others? The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble. What trouble? You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble. You ignored the law to save your own skin? I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually. It's a little late for tears, isn't it? Should have used them to summon the police earlier. You can almost hear the girl getting smaller on the other line until it almost drowns in static. Next question. You quit your job at the Whirling. Why? You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir. Why not? Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone. Get away from whom? You know whom. I won't push you on this. Are you ever coming back to work? Maybe. I don't know. I just have to take some time off right now. -1 because I made her cry because the game told me to. It didn't really tell me to. Failure! No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's hanging. Some other guy, like Gart. You know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak, nag, nag. How's one supposed to get the love going on like that? That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster. I'm happy to help, but maybe I could do so without all this internalized misogyny. What misogyny? I'm just telling the way things are. Things the way they are. Can't a man be honest in his own head anymore? You have to act, Lieutenant Love. You have to calm that hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything under control. Think I'll have a little boys' talk with Gart himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love? You still there, kiddo? Listen, I've got everything under control. Or, Daddy's going to take you on his lap, little darling. Or, please no, I don't want to say any of those things. Refuse the love quest, although it's wonderful. I won't refuse the love quest. I know, baby, I know. It's just... Is this all because I failed the... Like, would I not have gotten this? Who knows? I'll have to play this again. You and Gart, right? A little trouble under the sheets. Say no more. Papa's got this. Big Papa. Oh, God. Please stay out of it. Stay out of my... I've got a hunch your love life is about to take a very pleasant turn. Wink. What? What is it? You'll see, Lieutenant. You will see. Wink. Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer? I'm done for now. Tap the fuel preheater gauge. The engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat. No use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC. Steering leathers. Luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle feels so familiar in your palm. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation. How are you, my friend? Smell of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder all seem to be whispering, I'm good, cherished and cared for in the hands of a tending owner. I leveled up! The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep in the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. In the cabin, you see a set of steering... Oh, this is all that stuff again. What is this machine? Motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. Dark lump rises in your throat. What is a sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage? Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging. This must be what woke me up when you arrived in Martinez, the infernal noise. Yes, sorry about that. It does have a rather distinctive engine sound. Can we turn it on and drive somewhere? No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case. This is different. This is a sports model. I might be wrong, but this one is a sports model, right? You're right. A vainglorious smile spreads over his face as he pats his machine. I didn't take you for a motor car enthusiast. Do you also like Tip Top, Detective? An inter-isolary racing series. You should definitely give it a go if you like motor carriages. It has fantastic competition. I love that this is written in my note. Gart plus Sylvie equals question mark, question mark. Gun, badge, who made the call? This might take some time. And I can now spend a point on, not on main stats, but on thingies. There seem to have been a lot of Inland Empire rolls. And what is this again? The unfiltered wellspring of imagination, emotion, and foreboding. Grasp your way through invisible dimensions of reality, gaining insight into that which sight can't see. What would I like to add a point to? What sorts of things do I want to make sure I don't fail? How about perception? Yes. Open locked containers. Discover secret orbs in shady areas. I didn't realize it would be on, like, all the time. Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving to persons of power, like police officers, which I am. Alright, I'm gonna try going back up to my... Oh, what's over here? Summer door, closed for the winter. Kim tries not to look at her broken down bathroom door. Kim also tries not to look at the pile of tape viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner, but it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape and not send any of the bottles rolling across the floor. I did it my way. I can see that. He takes a step toward the door. Looks like he'd like to leave now. The atmosphere is oppressive. The option to go to sleep. Ah, I see. Alright. Let's finally wipe it off. Behold! You have no idea who this thing is, do you? This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Too late! You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or, wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? I'm not making it. The face is making itself. Please stop, it's horrible. You're scaring yourself. No, this is what superstars do. Keep making the face. You can't, can you? It's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. All right, I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm pulling it off, too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it. Wubba-lubba-dub-dub. No. It's meant for the ladies. Please, promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever that means. I promise. Lie. You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead. Try something. Dig deep. Man, these are some... You need a very good roll to stop the expression from happening. Why is it even... Oh, double sixes is always wins. Okay. I do wonder... Oh, no, the game auto-saves, it said. Like, if you were to sit here and just keep 3% rolling until you get this right, and if it actually changes your portrait. Dig deep. Oh, yeah, there have been some fantastic options so far. I especially like the one where they're like, no, I don't want to say either of those things. And it's like, doing this will, like, you will abandon the whatever it was, Master of Love quest, which is really great. Locate the source of the expression. Stop the expression from happening. Use your chain cutters. Why is that so difficult? Oh, tool not in hand. Oh. Well then. Time to equip some chain cutters. My interfacing is pretty high, but this is still difficult. The faucet is terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it. But I already wiped it. Heard about the band OO? Oh, this became easier because there's no more steam. But it's still nearly impossible. Well, I can try these later on, so let's do it. Failure. Looks like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now. We'll wait. We'll wait on that one, because that might be harder to retry later. I think. Do I want to look at this again? Nah. I suppose it's not the right tool. Is this not? Nope. Try her door. Maybe she knows where my badge is. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside. Tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everyone in the world is doing something without you. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness. Nope. But I was looking for my badge. Double click to run. That's a good hint. The door is bolted. Wait, didn't he tell me to go through here? Maybe.
Can I help you?
Seen something here at the whirling Gart. Thing I need to talk about. I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen? What are you, cook now? It's none of your business. Oh no, wait. It was okay. It was outside. It's outside that leads to there, not the kitchen. I just, for some reason, assumed that I would go through the kitchen and that's where there would be the chain link fence that had a hole in it. What are you, a cook now? I have a search warrant. No, you don't. You better believe it. You better believe it, fucker. Lay off the swear words. That'll make it cool. This isn't kindergarten. Besides, the RCM doesn't do search warrants. I know the law. You'll just have to wait for the kitchen to open. If you have to get in there, which you don't. EverX! The kitchen is for you? You do realize you can just go into the kitchen at 13... No need for a superstar charm or Sambo-style antics here. Sambo is an acronym for Samoan boxing. I was going to ask. Thank you, Encyclopedia. Graceful martial arts stuff. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool. Just letting you know. Mess hall is reserved for the Union? Yes. Not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit, but they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time. He gives you a meaningful nod. We should find out who this loud faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. How do we find them? We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men are hungry, even striking men. If not today, they'll be here tomorrow. So I talked to Sylvie. God. He does not look too pleased. Oh, but he should. He should be. Lay it on him. Don't I have anything else? Like a back button, for example? Life doesn't have a back button. Now get off your ass and speak the truth about Sylvie the whore. Turns out she's a whore who likes to ride the cock carousel. Wonderful. It is! It's wonderful. What? What does that mean? Cock carousel. No time for lectures. The point is, you're losing at her nasty mind games. Sylvie's a total psycho. God, does it mean you talk to her? What else did she say about me? What else do you need? Depict a carousel of cocks going merrily around. I don't know. We're stumbling together. You and I, we're two peas in a stumbling pod. He looks at you spinning your arms, then leans on the corner and sighs. His head drops between the shoulders, heavy and defeated. She broke the bird, you know, the great skua. I found it on the ground with a broken wing, on the morning she left. I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off. I should stuff it up my ass. He stops and stares at the counter. Or you broke the bird. It can also be that. I think Sylvie even... Yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it. Or, you know, maybe I broke it? Broken bird, feathers. I think I understand now. It's what they ride until like 39. I've gained alcohol. He takes a bottle of wine off the shelf and pours himself a glass. They ride the cock carousel till the clock runs out. Here, have the rest. Now let me have a drink and think about this shit for a moment on my own. He stares at the blood-red liquid in the cup. And there we have it. Isn't that beautiful? Another situation fixed by Dr. Love. Perhaps it really is my name.